3 years ago, I experienced one of the most challenging moments of my life. A moment that tested my resilience, broke my heart, and taught me valuable lessons about sacrifice, relationships, and what truly matters in business and in life. This isn't just a story about me, it's about all of us who struggle and juggle the demands of success while holding on to what's the most important. So let me take you with me in this journey. My name is Nicoletta Hayek and I have 25 years of experience in global sales and business development. Dubai felt like a dream come true. Our meetings were very successful. It was our first official launch in Middle East and we were warmly received by our future customers, and I built incredible connections with our clients, and to top it off, I received an exclusive invitation to Abu Dhabi Formula One Grand Prix. I was so excited because I've never been to one, and it was a VIP ticket with all inclusive, so I really felt like I was on top of the world. I felt overjoyed and deeply fulfilled knowing that we had the foundation for a strong start in the region. I spent an amazing day with a great company and feeling so fulfilled and happy and satisfied about the life that I was able to build for myself and for my family. After this beautiful day and after a successful business trip, it was time to go home. So I felt overjoyed and deeply fulfilled that knowing that we had laid the foundation for a strong start in the region. With a sense of accomplishment and excitement for what lay ahead, I was ready to head home, eager to celebrate these milestones with my family. Then on the last day, everything changed. At the airport, they announced the new rules required a COVID test for entry back into France. I didn't think much of it. After all, I felt completely fine, but when the results came in, my world stopped. I tested positive. In that moment, I felt shocked, disbelief, and an overwhelming sense of dread. I was told that I had to quarantine in Dubai for 10 nights. I was so close to going home and so close to keeping my promise to my son, and now I was just stuck. Quarantine was one of the hardest experiences in my life. I was alone in a 5-star hotel, which, even though it sounds great, it felt like I was in a prison. I cried for 3 days straight. The thought of missing Christmas with my family and breaking my promise to my kids was unbearable. I couldn't eat, I couldn't sleep, I couldn't think of anything. I could not even speak to my kids because I was so sad. Some of my friends, they were trying to cheer me up and they were saying, look, you have what you always wanted. You have time now to relax. Now you have time to watch all the movies in Netflix that you wanted to watch, to do whatever you want. But I was heartbroken and isolated, and I was struggling to keep it together. And yet, in the darkness, there was light. I discovered who real friends are. Along with my family, customers, colleagues, and even acquaintances reach out, not for business, but just to check in. Some called me daily, and they were placing their camera and their phone and just talking to me while they were driving in their car. I even had one customer from US who was making a trip to Switzerland, and he was filming him on the ski slopes and sending me videos. We had some talk with his wife, and he was just spending time with me so I don't feel alone. This act of kindness kept me going. Some of my colleagues sent me videos what to do in quarantine when you are stuck in the room. All these funny videos that somehow kept me going. They reminded me that in business, relationships are everything, and the people who stand by you in hard times are the ones who matter most. But there's a silver lining. I made it home just in time for Christmas Day. My husband and kids were waiting me at the airport, and we headed straight to the ski slopes. Although I missed the fully of my ski trip, my husband was thoughtful, extended our stay for a few more days. So after finally catching up on nearly 24 hours of sleep in the comfort and safety of my family, I was able to join them and truly enjoy the slopes together. That experience taught me powerful lessons. In business, we often make sacrifices. We know that when we start working, we miss time away from our families, the endless travel and the missed moments. But it's the relationships that we build that make it all worth it. Whether it's a client or a customer or a colleague or a loved one, these connections are what sustain us through the toughest times. It also taught me resilience. Even when it feels like the world is falling apart, there's always a way to keep going, to find purpose and to lean on those who care. So here's my message to you. In business and in life, it's not just about success on how high you climb. It's also who stands by you when things are getting rough and how you choose to rise when you have setbacks. Now, I would love to hear from you. Have you ever had to make a tough sacrifice for your work, or discovered who truly cared when you were facing a challenge? Share your story in the comments. I read every one of your comments. And if this story resonated with you, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, and join me for more personal insights and business lessons on Sales with Nico.